Been to a boxing ring and fighting me the honourable way. I wouldn't be afraid of him in his barn anyway. Do you understand? I know I'll be walking out of that barn. Do you understand? I know I'm the man that's walking out. I would best him in the barn or in the boxing ring because he's in the wrong. And you cannot be wrong and strong.
Yeah, but he was the one. He was the one who called it. I'm not you. He started it. He gave it the big.
He started it, pal.
He had his bluff. He had his bluff called, and then he went quiet. So it's a little bit. Let's be. I mean, we'll leave John Fury now. But is it?
I'll fucking chew yous up and spit yous out. There's men taking juice to be as big as John Fury. I eat beef steak and stew. I eat worms. Eat worms for breakfast. Like you, the worm Froch, who shit yourself. Plenty to say now, you fugazi. You pussy. I'll fix you when I see you, mate. I'll batter you into oblivion. And your fat fucking ugly mate with you. You camera-headed cunt Joe Egan, pal.
Joe Egan has shared his thoughts on the John Fury and Carl Froch situation, questioning why this matchup has become the focus instead of other possible challenges. He believes John Fury talks with confidence but needs to prove himself against the people who are willing to stand across from him. According to Egan, avoiding certain challenges can create even more questions about a fighter's reputation.
Because he called me a fake and a fraud, fake hard man. I will show him how much of a fake hard man I am. He's the one that's shying away.
Carl Froch has also addressed the situation by cutting through the outside noise and focusing on the main issue. His argument is simple: if someone makes big statements publicly, they eventually have to answer for them. Froch believes his career and achievements have already shown what happens when he steps into a serious challenge.
For what he is. He's a tough and he's a bully.
There's times in life, and I don't know if you agree with me or disagree with me, but there's times in life where sometimes you've got to stand up and be countered, and sometimes you've run your mouth, or you've said the wrong thing, or you've done something you regret, and you've actually got to stand and you've got to face it and front it and be a man and say, right, okay, I've done this, now I need to go and see the headmaster, or I need to go and see the kid that maybe I took his lunch money off him and the big brother wants me. I've got to take my licks now, I've got to stand and fight and defend myself. And John Fury's in a position where he's ran his mouth, he's given it the big one, you've come and fronted it and said, okay, here we go, you've taught the one, here I am, I'm here for you, I'm ready for you, you've taught the big one, now all you've got to do is step up to the mark. And it's embarrassing.
The situation became even more heated after John Fury continued making strong comments through interviews and public appearances. Supporters see it as confidence and promotion, while critics believe the real test is what happens when the conversation moves away from cameras and into an actual fight environment.
I've run out for you, boys. I'm going to bump into you. And when I do, here's a statement. I'm going to do the two of you on the same night. You can two me. You two shithouses can try and two me. I'll batter the shit out of the two of you. But I'm telling you now, it's at your fucking peril, boys. It's at your fucking peril. And if I've got to go back to jail for you two shithouses, you fucking fugazis, fakes, I don't mind doing it. But believe me, look here, running, training, 20 stone 9 pound. I'll fucking chew yous up and spit yous out. There's men taking juice to be—
Eric Kazora also shared his opinion, suggesting that the focus should be on facing the person who is genuinely willing to compete. He believes that boxing is ultimately decided by what happens in the ring, not just by words exchanged outside of it.
John Fury, he's always defending his kids, yeah? Point number one, yeah? John Fury should fight that Irish guy. What's that other traveller guy who keeps calling him out in London? I forgot his, Joey Egan. That fight should happen. Yeah? You know, stop going around and headbutting young boys. He should fight that guy.
Eddie Hearn gave his view on the rivalry, explaining that Carl Froch has always been known as someone who accepts difficult challenges. In his opinion, Froch's personality and competitive mindset make him different from people who may not respond the same way to confrontation.
The reason that I like that little bit of beef, right? One is because I'm not involved. And two, because Carl's not the kind of geezer who you can start saying, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And if I see you, because you can say that to me, I'm a wet lettuce. You can't say that to Carl Froch.
Froch also pointed toward his boxing history when discussing the situation, reminding fans of the level he competed at during his career. His victories and championship experience are a major part of the confidence he carries. At the same time, John Fury's size, toughness, and reputation are factors that continue to make this matchup a major talking point among fans.
He's younger than Big John Fury. I know he doesn't look well, does he? He looks a bit older. I don't want to give him any stick, but he's 10 years older than me, 60-year-old man. I'm pressing on for 50. So Is it a fair fight? I think we both know it isn't. But he's called it on at Tottenham.
Duke McKenzie offered a more balanced perspective, explaining that while the rivalry creates entertainment and attention, the actual fight question is much more complicated. He acknowledged John Fury's physical presence and confidence, but also pointed out that Carl Froch's experience at the highest level cannot be ignored.
And everybody knows Froch is a tough guy. And if Froch turns up, even though he's an old man now, he's nearly as old as me. No, he's not. He's quite younger than me, actually, Carl Froch. I'm 63. Anyway, but, listen, even Carl Froch, at the age that he is at, would still be enough for John Fury.
Smith also looked at the matchup from a boxing perspective. He believes that while John Fury brings toughness and a strong personality, Carl Froch's technical ability and championship background would be important factors if they ever stepped into the ring together.
She's a fighter to the core. So is John Fury. Listen, it's fun, it's banter, it's entertainment. Carl said to me afterwards, hey, it's all good fun, isn't it?
If they fought, who would win?
I mean, I don't think I would go against Carl Froch ever anyway.
Okay.
In a normal fight. I mean, obviously it's a long time since he's retired, but Carl Froch is a very, very, very top
Love that
fighter.
switch up there as well.
And John Fury's a big guy, right? And
Johnny Nelson discussed another major issue surrounding the potential fight, making the business side work. As both sides continued exchanging opinions, the conversation moved from simple rivalry into questions about whether the matchup could realistically happen.
John talked himself into a situation where what if Calais says, well, I'll give you X, Y, and Z to fight Carl Froch. So I gather the last amount was 2.5 million. And I'm thinking, and Carl's like, and the thing is, I spoke to Carl last week at the Ricky thing, and he said, you know what, Johnny? He said, my man's priced himself out of it. If we say, yeah, it'll be all right, give me 5 million. All right, give me 10 million. He's priced himself out of it. I like John. I get John. I like Carl. Carl's my boy. I respect him. It won't happen. It's just, I know it's bad, but it's fun watching these guys whine.
John Fury continued to stand by his challenge and made it clear that he was not backing away from the idea of the fight. His comments created even more discussion among boxing fans. Some respected his confidence, while others questioned how that confidence would match up against Carl Froch's experience and proven record.
I'm going to fight, because at the end of the day, that's what I do. And what I want to do, really, is make history. I'll be the first 61-year-old man in history to ever take on a 3-time Hall of Famer in Carl Froch. I can't wait. I can't.
Liam Smith believes the rivalry has become much bigger than a normal boxing disagreement. From his perspective, both sides have created a situation where emotions, pride, and reputation are now involved. What started as heated words has turned into a major debate about whether these two personalities could eventually settle everything inside the ring.